Carlos Hernandez almost fumbled the bag for us, but luckily he was able to squeak out the split decision victory over Nyamjagal Tumen Dembarel back at UFC Macau to cash our lock of the night play. I felt very confident in that one. I was very discouraged by the fact that he got clipped by those two shots in the first and third round, which made that fight a lot closer than it should have been. But credit to him for still going out there and gutting out that victory and cashing our ticket. Now, I believe we went 2-2 since the last time I did this segment on the lock of the night plays. So we go 84-41 on the year now for plus 17.07 units for a 3% ROI. Again, far from the goal that I really had at the beginning of the year. Happy to be in the positive, so this is not a losing venture by any means, but still would like to be further ahead than where I'm currently at. A quick reminder, there is also OKTAGON going down this weekend, as well as LFA, which I'll have written breakdowns for on the Lock of the Night Patreon page. So if you're looking forward to that and want to get some plays for that, not to mention all the other great content that comes with the Lock of the Night Patreon page, check the link in the description below and join your boy over there. All right, let's get into the top three lock of the night candidates that I have for UFC 310 going down this weekend in Las Vegas. A reminder, I only pick one of these as the official lock of the night play. Another perk of being on the MMA LOTN Patreon page, you can find out who I picked on there as well. So let's get right into it. First candidate up is going to be Bryan Battle, coming in at minus 225 as he goes up against veteran Randy Brown in a matchup between two guys that are usually kind of lengthy and rangy with their styles. Randy Brown a little bit more technical from range with his straight shots down the pipe and his teeps up the middle, but I think he's going to struggle to get that space as Battle does a great job in terms of crowding his opponents and crashing that pocket, pushing his opponents up against the cage and roughing them up and wearing them down with body shots and staying very active. And then he eventually starts utilizing that pressure to let go with his output and his volume, which normally breaks and finishes his opponents in the second or third rounds. I believe he'll be able to do that here against Randy Brown, who could provide some resistance with his elbows and knees in the clinch, but I still think he's going to struggle to do that effectively here against Battle, who eventually wears him down and breaks down Brown and gets that finish in the second or third round. But as long as he gets the win outright, he could cash as a potential lock of the night play for us. The second lock of the night candidate is going to be Movsar Evloev, coming in at minus 245 as he goes up against former bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling. Now, Movsar Evloev, in my opinion, is a top 3 featherweight on the roster. May not be the most entertaining fighter, but he does a great job in terms of asserting his dominance and grinding fighters out. He's won 8 straight decision victories inside the UFC, but he has had some handful of finishes on the regional scene. But squeaky clean record. The guy's very talented. He's very good. He's a very good scrambler. And I think that he'll be able to keep Sterling away from the control time that usually gets Sterling his victories. Look for Evloev, even if he does find himself in compromising positions, to scramble out of those bad spots and force Aljamain Sterling to work a high work rate, which will eventually cause Sterling to slow down, allowing Evloev to cruise in the second and third rounds and pick up a victory by decision. But once again, a win outright will cash as a potential lock of the night candidate. The third and final lock of the night candidate is the chalkiest of them, but feel pretty damn good about it, as we have a rematch between Cyril Gane and Alexander Volkov. Gane comes in at minus 335 for this matchup. Very chalky, but seeing how he defeated Volkov last time around, I believe he will be able to do the same thing. Volkov obviously has a little bit of confidence right now, riding a 4-fight winning streak since losing to Tom Aspinall back in 2022, and a lot of that has to do with him establishing his range fighting style, touching opponents up from distance and finding finishes against some of them as well. But I think he's going to struggle to deal with the speed and footwork advantage that Cyril Gane has, and given that they're fighting in a big cage at this pay-per-view event, that will further allow Gane to utilize his footwork effectively and really touch out Volkov from distance and do what he does best, grinding him out, or at least outpointing him, outworking him, and winning this fight on the scorecards, just like he did when he fought him the first time back in 2021 and defeated him over 5 rounds. Now he only has to do it for 3, and I think it'll be very easy for him to do so. Again, only one of these could be the official lock of the night play. If you want to find it out perfectly or just straight up, check out the Lock of the Night Patreon page in the description below. Otherwise, drop a comment below, take a guess on who you think it is, or at least let me know who you believe should be the UFC 310 Lock of the Night play. Drop that in the comment section below. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow for the top 3 Dog of the Night candidates. Peace.